Hey guys, tonight we step into a quiet, rain-soaked world where one man spent 3 decades chasing a single sound, the gentle rhythm of rain falling in the dark. You lie in bed, eyes closed, as soft droplets begin to patter against the roof above you. The sound starts light, almost hesitant, then grows into a steady, soothing whisper that wraps around your thoughts like a warm blanket. You probably won't survive this without falling asleep halfway through, that is. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Drop your location and local time in the comments. Let's see who's listening to the rain with me tonight. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You find yourself standing at the edge of an old wooden porch on a quiet night. The air is cool and damp, carrying that fresh, earthy scent that only comes after rain begins to fall. In the distance, a single light glows from a small house nestled between tall trees. This is where he lived, the man who recorded rain for 30 years. You wander closer, drawn by the steady rhythm drumming on leaves and rooftops. His name was Elias Thorne, a quiet sound artist and former musician who, one ordinary evening in 1993, decided to press record on his old microphone and never really stopped. What started as a simple attempt to capture the perfect sleep sound became his life's quiet obsession. Every single night, no matter how tired he was, Elias would set up his equipment by an open window or under the shelter of his porch and let the rain tell its story. You step inside his modest study in your mind. Shelves line the walls, filled with thousands of carefully labeled cassette tapes and later digital files. Light drizzle, March 12, 1997. Heavy downpour with thunder, October 2004. Gentle morning shower after drought, summer 2018. Over 30 years, he captured more than 10,000 nights of rain. Some recordings were just a few minutes long. Others ran for hours, preserving every subtle change in intensity, every shift in the wind, every pause when the clouds seemed to hold their breath. As you sit in his old wooden chair, you can almost hear him whispering into his notebook. Elias wasn't chasing fame or money, he was chasing peace. He once wrote that the sound of rain helped him forget the noise of the world, the arguments, the deadlines, the constant rush of modern life. In the rain, everything slowed down. You feel that calm washing over you now. The way each droplet creates its own tiny percussion on different surfaces, soft on leaves, sharper on metal, gentle on glass. A quirky detail about Elias was his almost ritualistic routine. He would wait until after midnight, when the world grew truly silent, then step outside with his microphone wrapped in plastic to protect it from the spray. Neighbors thought he was eccentric, especially on freezing winter nights when he stood patiently under an umbrella, recording the rare sound of rain mixed with snow. But Elias didn't mind. He believed each rain was unique, like a fingerprint from the sky. Scholars and sound engineers still argue whether his enormous collection represents the most comprehensive personal rain archive ever created by one individual. Some say his work helped advance the art of field recording and ambient sound design. Others simply smile at the beautiful madness of devoting 3 decades to something so fleeting and ordinary. You wander through his recordings in your imagination. One night in 2009, a sudden thunderstorm rolled in. You hear the low rumble building, then the rain exploding onto the roof in sheets. Elias stayed up until dawn, capturing every moment. Another night, in a dry, summer year, he waited hours for just a light sprinkle, and when it finally came, his voice on the tape sounds almost grateful, like welcoming an old friend. The mainstream historical fact hidden in his story is how deeply rain sounds affect the human brain. Studies have shown that the steady patter of rain triggers the release of dopamine and reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. Elias discovered this long before the science caught up. He used his recordings to help himself sleep during difficult times, after losing his wife, after health struggles, after the world felt too heavy. The rain became his constant companion. You lean back and let the imagined sounds wash over you. Light rain tapping on leaves, steady shower creating rhythmic streams down the gutters, heavy rain roaring like a distant waterfall. Each one different, yet all carrying the same soothing promise that everything can be washed clean even if just for a night. There's a light sarcasm in how dedicated he was. While others chased careers, money, or excitement, Elias found meaning in something most people ignore: the weather. He turned the most common natural sound into something sacred. His recordings weren't just audio files, they were love letters to patience, to presence, and to the simple beauty of a rainy night. As the years passed, technology changed. changed. He moved from cassettes to digital recorders, always upgrading but never losing the raw, honest quality of real rain. Friends tried to convince him to release albums or sell his collection. Elias only shared small pieces online, free for anyone who needed help sleeping or finding calm. He said the rain belonged to everyone. You feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation now. The fan in your room blends perfectly with these imagined recordings. Your breathing slows to match the gentle rhythm. Elias understood something profound, that in our noisy, chaotic lives, the simplest sounds can be the most healing. Towards the end of his 30 years, his health began to fade. Yet even then, on nights when he could barely stand, he would open the window wide and record from his bed. His final recording, made just weeks before he passed, captures a soft, misty rain at dawn. There's no voice on it, just pure, peaceful rain, as if the sky itself was saying goodbye. You wander back out onto the porch in your mind. The rain continues falling softly around you, steady and comforting. Elias's life reminds you that obsession doesn't always have to be loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, patient, beautiful. Let the sound of rain fill your room completely now. Feel it washing away the day's worries, one droplet at a time. You are safe. You are calm. You are exactly where you need to be.